Important note, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decision. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Here's your market briefing from Rumour with AI. Capital is fleeing the periphery and concentrating in the core. The crypto venture capital landscape is fracturing. PopDEX has secured a $30 million seed round led by Foresight Ventures. This injection of liquidity stands in stark contrast to the broader market collapse. Total crypto VC funding has plummeted 74% month-over-month. The sector now sits at just $660 million in new capital. This is not a broad-based recovery. It is a signal of extreme capital concentration. Only the most specialized, infrastructure-heavy plays are attracting institutional attention. The era of easy money for speculative tokens is over. Meanwhile, traditional safe havens are seeing a paradoxical surge. High interest rates are no longer suppressing all asset classes. They are driving demand for tangible stores of value. Silver is emerging as a primary beneficiary. Investors are rotating out of yield-bearing assets that are losing real value to inflation. They are moving into physical commodities. The uncertainty surrounding global trade policies is accelerating this flight to safety. It is a defensive posture. It suggests that market participants do not trust the durability of fiat stability in the current macro environment. On the macro front, geopolitical tensions are hardening. The divergence between the United States and China is widening visibly at the APEC summit. Beijing is aggressively pushing for the free trade area of the Asia-Pacific. Washington is demanding balanced trade outcomes as a non-negotiable precondition. This diplomatic standoff creates a clear binary risk for global supply chains. Companies operating in the Indo-Pacific are now pricing in higher compliance costs and potential tariffs. The era of seamless global integration is pausing. Fragmentation is the new baseline. In related news, the energy sector is undergoing a structural shift driven by artificial intelligence. Fervo Energy's IPO debut was a massive success. The stock popped 33% on its first day. The company raised $1.89 billion. This valuation signals a decisive pivot in AI infrastructure strategy. Data center operators are abandoning fossil fuels for geothermal power. They need base load, carbon-free energy that runs 24/7. Solar and wind are insufficient for this specific load profile. Geothermal is becoming the critical enabler of the next AI wave. This is not just an energy story. It is a compute story. Looking ahead to earnings, the technology sector is displaying unprecedented resilience. All 19 S&P 500 firms that reported in May beat EPS estimates. The beat rate is 100%. This includes heavyweights like Nvidia and analog devices. The market is pricing in a soft landing scenario where growth and margins coexist. However, this perfection in earnings reporting raises the bar for future guidance. Any miss in Q2 forward guidance could trigger a sharp repricing. The market is currently pricing in perfection. It has little room for error. That's your market briefing. Follow Rumour with AI for daily market intelligence.